All right. The regular meeting of the Youth Council Task Force may come to order. Please silence all cell phones. Deputy City Clerk, please call the roll.
Chair Purkis,
Here.
Vice Chair Irwin,
Here.
Member Clower,
Here.
Member Buchskar,
Here.
Member Kavanaugh, absent, Member Lloyd,
Here.
Member Clower, Kohler.
All right, thank you. If there are any citizens who wish to speak on matters pertinent to the city, please approach the podium. You may address the Youth Council during this time. All right. We will now close public participation. All right. Is there a motion to adopt the Youth Task Force minutes from the regular meeting held on Thursday, March 12th, 2026?
I move to adopt the minutes.
Is there a second?
I second.
All right. Deputy City Clerk, please call the roll.
Member Clower,
Yes.
Member Buchskar,
Yes.
Member Kavanaugh. I'm sorry, she's not here. I'm so sorry. Member Lloyd,
Here.
Member-
Yes.
Member Kohler,
Yes.
Vice Chair Irwin,
Yes.
Chair Purkis.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Are there any questions or comments among the board? Is there a location recommendation for the options for Myrna?
Correct. What you have in front of you is where the sharks are now. I know we were trying to remember where all the sharks were, so there you have all the sharks. And now we need to decide where to put the new one. I know we had talked of a few places. I believe staff was talking about the police department, but I did check Sapphire Beach, 27th, and there's a spot on 3rd Avenue, and we also have a property on 420 Flagler that the city owns.
I'm a fan of Sapphire as
I
the
like
location.
Sapphire
They just
too.
cut down a bunch of trees.
Yeah, and they're going to start to formalize parking over there too, so it'll be a bigger attraction area. I think it'd be nice to put a shark down.
All you need is a motion and a vote.
Do you guys like Sapphire?
I motion to,
You can't motion,
I can't motion, sorry.
but somebody else needs to motion
Oh, I'm motion to vote
for the placement
For-
of Myrna on Sapphire.
for the
correct?
placement of the Myrna on
All
Sapphire.
right, perfect. Any second?
I second.
Okay, all right,
Motion has been made and seconded. Deputy Clerk, please call roll.
all right. Member Clower,
Yes.
Member Buchsar,
Yes.
Member Lloyd,
Yes.
Member Kohler,
Yes.
Vice Chair Irwin,
Yes.
Vice Chair Purkis. Nope, Chair Purkis.
Yes.
Awesome. All righty.
Okay, great. We have an official thing. That's
Yay.
nice.
I like that better than,
The other options. I feel like Sapphire is the pretty,
yeah.
especially since the other ones aren't really by the beach, so it's nice to have one down there. Mhm. Okay. Is there any follow-up with the rock project?
All right, the art department's on board with the allotment that we have. It's, I've got them the paint supplies, but I was gonna hold some off for the next part, but the batch of rocks that we got now, I gave them, and it actually is only 30, and they're going to work, and they're gonna leave space on the back for any seniors that want to sign those, and they're going to do it with theme from what the senior flower is.
Oh, that's
And
pretty.
so that's what they're gonna have that. And then they also said maybe some CUDA theme as well, just in there, and then have some space for that. And so that is in the art department's hand. I told them like 2 weeks, and she said, yeah, she'll be able to do that. So that's the update for that.
And so, did we still want to try and get into the senior meeting and then tell them to come down to sign their name on the back of rocks during a date, or get the message out a
I gave her
different
a
way?
little bit more time than that, but you guys will find out in the senior dates, to any other times that we can have kids.
Okay.
Another time to get that. I don't know, I was hoping to push it back a little just to maybe get some more rocks as well.
Okay, and then we'll have.
Limiting it like 30, I ended up doing 30 seems to be a bit picky and choosy, you know?
Yeah. So we gave 30 to the art department, and we're going to purchase more to have other
Yeah,
people.
we'll get some
Okay.
more.
And then for like the area that we're putting the rocks, are we like sanctioning off an area or like,
I think
Oh,
we had
well-
to ask the park.
The park, so you guys said you wanted at Manatee Park,
yeah.
Yes.
in there, okay. You wanted to request if there's an area, and I think that the leisure department, when they were here, they said, once we have the rocks, they'd be able to designate, one of the trees to go around, I think is what they said they would have no problem fulfilling that.
Are we able to maybe like get like a sign? Didn't we come
A
up with
plaque.
the,
Yeah, it was like,
that we could put on
was
like
it?
the, what did we say? Do you
Was it
remember what we
rock
said
on,
that we
or
wanted?
was
Yeah, it was rock on.
Rock on.
it was
Yeah,
rock on?
Yep.
Class
So
of
did we want to?
2026 rocked on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so are we keeping that or? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was like a cute little saying.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that around
And
a
then-
tree because then it's not just like randomly in the middle somewhere. It's,
Yeah. And people like know who it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
And so would we like procure our own placard or would we have to ask the city since it would be like placed onto the tree or like on a stand in the
Let
ground?
me, I believe the city took care of the signs for the sharks, so I feel like that we could do that as well.
Okay,
Okay.
so we just ask them for placard and then we can give them a, what we want it to say. So we just want to, do you want it in quotation marks where it's like rock on class of 2026 dash and then at the bottom it's like youth council?
Yeah. I think that works.
Okay. That works. And any updates regarding the youth showcase? Do we know if that got approved or if we're still waiting on that?
Did you happen to hear, I didn't get a message from March 17th. I know they were meeting on March 17th. I did not see it.
I
get
did
a-
not.
Okay, so I was kind of waiting on them because they followed me up earlier when I sent the first initial. And so I didn't get a confirmation,
Okay.
but I am moving forward. You guys have probably seen on campus or heard, I'm moving forward with advertising and with, to recruit. We'll wait till we get confirmation from the city.
To
and-
advertise?
And I'll email, I've got that email contact, I'll reach out, for that. And, so, yeah, so we did the recruiting process. I've got 3 kids that, 1 lawn mowing, 1 babysitting, 1 RV detailer,
Oh, that's nice.
that have applied through the QR code. And the QR code was just sent via email to all the teachers. We had a teacher meeting yesterday. I was able to, tell all the teachers, hey, build your relationship with your students, ask if they have jobs for entrepreneurs. That's what it is. And then also, I think, remember Nolan asked about the talent. You had a question about the talent portion?
Yes, there's a representative from Atlantic Center from the Arts here right now.
Okay, and so, yeah, so we haven't had any of the anybody in there, but, but yeah, it would be open for the youth to sell their, wares, their pricing, and, with the application process in there, I kind of said, there was a question that said, the needs, do you need help with the sales pitch, help with the business plan, that I'd be able to work with any kids that needed help with, but so far the 3, aren't certified businesses, but they are conducting business. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
yes.
So, I mean, I don't think it's as any 15 to 18-year-olds have any LLCs or anything
Yeah,
and have that, but, so, I imagine it's still like pretty much okay within, and there would be the agreement between that person and their client to saying, hey, we're not LLC'd, so I think we could still promote that.
Because it's mainly just their skills. You're saying that this is something I can do and
Yeah.
maybe want to turn into like a corporate
Yeah.
business.
And so I'm not going to get into any tax things with those, that's kind of their business, not our business, we're just promoting.
It's a
Opportunities.
showcase.
We are not conducting the business, but, I wouldn't even know how that works with art.
Kind of like a talent
Selling
show.
of art. No, I mean, if that becomes like, I don't know if they need to 1099 on that or whatever, but
And
that's
then-
not it.
Also, I had a girl for jewelry making. She said that she probably would be able to do it. So
Well, we want to do the application just so we can firm it
yeah,
up.
can you
The-
send an email to us too, so that way we can send it to people for
Yes,
the,
I was gonna give out a couple flyers to you all. They didn't come.
Oh.
I was waiting for
Yeah.
Copy
Oh,
Center.
yeah.
I've got a couple flyers for you, and then when we get confirmation from the city, I've got a flyer made up that's recruiting the city to come and be benefactors and to see what it is. And then when I get that around, I was hoping to give you guys like 5 each, and you guys could find a local business to ask permission to put that up, the Publix. I was gonna cover the golf courses, and, cause I think that's where like the attraction of people, of elderly people wanting to, not elderly, but older citizens and adult citizens to see the youth in action. And that's kind of what that, the flyer is promoting to people to come to that, but I just didn't want to finalize that until we had the city final, set up, and so, we're in process with that, and, so advertising, I've got it sent out to the teachers, I've got the flyer, I've got the QR code, 2 major posters that Miss McDonald is in, and I imagine she's been pretty busy, but I know you guys are in with her. I wanted to see you guys, where do you want the placement of 2 posters? Is there any particular place on campus you think would be the most exposure?
maybe guidance for something like that.
Yeah,
I feel like
guidance
she
and then-
talks to a lot of kids.
Guidance?
She could probably
The window
promote it
there.
a little bit.
And then we could also put it up like on the window of the library. A lot of people have to pass through by there or like
Yeah.
go inside because they don't have a class. This is something to
Yeah.
Is there a single point of entry? Do you know if there's any signs on the single point of entry that you guys come in?
I know I just put up a yearbook sign on there, so I'm sure another one won't
Okay.
hurt.
But the guidance in library, I can get a 3rd one even signed if you think that that's another good option for that.
Yeah, I mean, the more
Yeah.
the better, so.
We're supposed to be getting a bulletin board moved to a more centralized place on campus for SGA, but we'll have extra space to promote other clubs and stuff like that. So if that happens soon, like it was supposed to happen like 2 weeks ago, but if it happens soon, we should be able to put one like in the center where like the office
It's
is.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're just not in very good locations right now.
Yeah, the ones by the
Except-
senior doors are
Except for
busted.
Mr. Bach, he's got his handled pretty well. Everybody can see it. All right, so that sounds pretty good in there. Those 3 locations, we'll get signs up, and I will email the Leisure, because I believe I've got her email on file, and I will confirm that it is a go, with city approval on the March 17th meeting. All right, and that seems to be
Yeah.
solid work.
And then
Was there anything else with that? No, that's pretty much everything. I'm also, if you all are willing, if anybody would be willing, for promotion when it is in there with local signage, the WSBB, I was going to reach out and I wanted to see if there was anybody that would volunteer and be brave enough to maybe, because I know WSBB likes to promote these things. It's a local radio station, and they have had the Youth Council Task Force on their radio program before for a small little 5-minute segment. Is that something you would like me to move forward with? Would anybody be willing to be
Yeah.
on the radio?
Yeah, that's
I-
very cool.
I could go, unless anyone else
Anybody
wants
else?
to.
Well,
How
you can
many
have
people?
multiple.
Yeah, how many people would it be?
It would be, I think we had like 2 last time just to help in
Okay.
there.
Does anyone want
I'd go with you.
Yeah, we could
And
go.
then, so I reach out and I confirm a date, we'll be able to
Yeah.
Yeah.
get in there. Okay, that's great. So I'll put that on the list as well, radio contact, and see if they could help us promote that.
That'd be great. Yeah. So, would we also want to have just an art booth? I know we're not contacting the hub through a letter to do anything else, but we just want to see if they would want to participate, if they had any, like, students work they wanted
Yeah,
to
a
do.
student exhibit in there,
Yeah, like when we have it confirmed, we can give them a flyer to say, if you would like to be a part of it, you can sign up.
Because I know like they have a lot of like after school activities. Like Olivia Stripes, she's in the fashion club that
Oh, yeah,
goes on
right.
through the hub.
And I feel like they would want to have a
Yeah.
booth showing off their designs. I feel like
Yeah.
that's an easiest way
Yeah,
to
that's why I
just-
wanted to give you some specific flyers so you can,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
know
that would
content,
be
because you
good.
guys came up with the idea, because you know specific people, and
Mm-hmm.
you guys ultimately have the power to decide which 25 make the final cut. I know with the one car detailer, there's actually been a couple kids who said, I'm also car dealing too. And I know that would be a decision up to you guys when we finalize that. How many car detailers do we want to promote?
Maybe they could share a
Give you
booth.
some power.
Okay.
All right.
So,
And I think that's something I could give you, once I get the approval. I don't think we would have to meet as a quorum. I can give that to you for you guys to individually disperse that information. That wouldn't be anything, so that would happen between now and the next meeting.
all right. And then, so I think that's pretty much all discussed for the youth council, or not the youth entrepreneurship festival. Right, no other questions or concerns you guys have at this moment? Okay. Is there an update on volunteering opportunities? I believe that was the leisure services lady who had that. you
Yeah, we
wanted
got
to-
to take a look at the screen here. There's this. I did want to throw this out. I did discover that, and we can go ahead with the promotion. Talking with the Interact Club, who was like the head of, volunteers, and that's kind of their club, their deal as volunteer. I did find out that high school volunteer hours that accrue for your Bright Future scholarships can only be allocated in the summertime between your 8th and 9th grade year, and technically summertime volunteerism doesn't apply to the Bright Futures.
Really?
That's what guidance told me. I had thought in the past I had approved summer hours for kids before and put that in there, but I never did a follow-up to see if that actually accrued. You guys, that wasn't,
I got all my hours
Yeah,
during the
during-
summer. And I
Mine
got Bright
too.
and it's been
Futures.
accepted? Do you have like an
We did the
account?
financial
Oh,
aid.
did you say before ninth grade?
Summertime,
Between-
that's what the email from guidance said, but to me, I was a bit,
Are you saying the summer between 8th and 9th, that doesn't count?
That doesn't count, because that
That
makes
sounds
sense.
right.
Like,
That
could
makes
make
sense.
sense.
That makes sense, but I feel like the summer in between,
Like,
that
that's
should
a prime time
count.
that most kids get a lot of hours.
Yeah.
My
really
library hours, I worked over the summer, and when I put them all in, they
Yeah.
all counted.
I'll follow up on this email because it does seem, because I asked, I have a quick question for you. Are the community service hours earned over the summer applicable for students' total accumulation of hours? And then I heard, yes, they are, as long as it's a summer between 8th and 9th grade is what I got.
Maybe she meant to type not? Because
Yeah,
I
As long
feel
as it's not in
like so
between 8th
weird.
and 9th
Yeah.
grade.
Okay, I'm
like,
going to
that's
follow
a
up in
really
person
weird
on
range
that.
to be like,
Because if
if
you
only
guys
you
are
got your hours
approving that,
then.
because that doesn't seem,
Yeah, it doesn't
okay,
very
that's good, because I was just,
So it's just like a type.
that threw me for a loop too. So yeah, let's confirm let's get a second opinion in a one-on-one meeting. I'll go and confirm that. Yeah, because you guys, because I know I've given
Approved.
community service hours, awarded them over the summer for football players that did, youth football camps.
Yeah.
Yeah. But take a look here. If we got this, I just wanted to kind of have you guys go through, it says like show all, as you see this website here, Volusia County has quite a bit. And it does seem like some of them would be not so much high school age appropriate. Like
Some
I
of
don't,
them might be a little bit old, but like the animals, I don't see why
Yeah.
you couldn't.
You know, so you have to be
Audubon,
18 to
Yeah,
help with the dogs.
yeah, parks, I'm sure that they're.
yeah, I think the manatee watch would probably have to be a boat or you'd have to have something.
We have scouting groups.
And so with all of these, this website, and I can share this also with the group there. And as we scroll through there, we got Parks and Recreation, Adaptive Parks. They've got the information there already. So I was hoping to contact these people. And do you want to see if there's interest where we could have like maybe with one event with like, and have them come to try to recruit? Or do you think we should just have the flyer with all this contact information and hand those out?
I think, I don't know. Well, the date I set for the government speaker at the high school, that might be a little too soon if we wanted to have some of these people come out and recruit. But I think, like, are you saying you want to have a separate date, like later on in May?
Yeah, that might be too soon in there. Or how would you want to go about, because this seems to have like tons of stuff on there, right? Just even like getting this page out, I think takes a lot of our legwork out, right?
Yeah, I think just being able to give them the code, because I didn't know this existed, and I've been on the volusia.org website like before, because I've been searching for stuff. I didn't know this existed. But I feel like if we just had that code, we put it out there, we gave it to the guidance counselors to just give them as a link, maybe ask to be sent out in like the CUDA Bytes email and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be,
Do you all agree with that? You like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that was ultimately the goal, was just spread awareness, right?
Yeah.
All right, and even with like, I talked with the interactors, anybody on the Interact in here?
yeah,
And
we're on
then
the.
there was a
mainly on the-
board meeting today, right?
Yep.
And so I asked them a couple questions in there, and I said, are you just doing your own volunteer, or do you work with anybody? And
We work with the Rotary clubs of Edgewater and New Smyrna. We don't really veer outside of that unless it's our own event. We haven't really partnered with anybody else, but we are,
okay, so this would be valuable information to share with them as well, right? Okay.
and National Honor Society. I know they definitely like to branch out their help.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll share this, immediately share with Guidance, NHS, Interact are the three good contacts, and to create a flyer, and then we'll get that approval. Okay, that sounds great.
And they can make posts as well to put on Instagram.
Oh, yes. That's a good idea.
This is our volunteer opportunities. So did the approval form for April 8th for the government speaker, did that get approved, or are we still waiting?
Mr. Merrick's been off campus when I've sent it in there. They've got like a week-long county meeting that they've been going. He's been popping in and out. So I think he's tending to other business. I didn't mark urgent, and usually I just like talk to him, and I usually hand him the emails on there. So I haven't heard back from him yet. And
Okay.
I just got it sent out on I think Tuesdays when I sent it.
If we need to, if it becomes a little too late for it to get approved and maybe he doesn't agree with the date, can we find like a backup date later on in the month? Because April 8th is coming up
Yeah,
soonish.
that's real soon. In 2 weeks. Yeah, and I think especially it's going to be important when you seniors get your calendar of events. I think they're going to give you on the Tuesday a really detailed calendar of a lot of events that will keep you very busy in the month of April and May, including that very important graduation date.
Right. That might have to be a thing that gets pushed to next year for the next youth council if April fills up too fast and April 8th isn't a good date. But we'll see if it gets approved in time and if the government officials will be able to make it. All right. Anything else?
No.
Where's Stephanie? That was all I had on my list.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
guys, we're
sometimes
doing-
around this time after the discussion, you got it in there, it happened, the meetings get a little bit shorter and then the 2 meetings before the meeting with the council in May, those get
those
back
get way
to long.
longer.
But usually you guys are hit right in stride for
Yeah.
what's happening.
Oh, yeah, because we got to make the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Make the
and
That
PowerPoint.
takes a while.
Yeah, that gets a little bit longer. There was actually the boating safety day. The ladies from last meeting preferred a small group activity on campus, but they would be willing to share their expertise and promote boating safety. They were hesitant in doing a lecture hall or auditorium.
Okay.
So
And would they like to have maybe the Monday of Boater Safety Week, the
I-
18th?
yeah, I think that is a good date for them.
Would they
All
be
right.
more comfortable, like when we did the UCF thing, it was just in that little room?
Of the guidance council? Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, like off of the counseling.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah, that
counseling
little
room.
room, and they can
We
do
can
a
ask
presentation in there.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
room's
yeah.
easy to reserve too, because there's never really much going
Yeah,
on.
and it's a
in
lot
there.
smaller, less intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
will
has all the stuff they
definitely-
need. Yeah.
If we want, we can always have like a sign-up sheet in
Yeah, I
there
think
for
you can,
kids, and then
yeah.
once it gets full, we cut it off.
Yeah, I think we can
Okay.
cap it around maybe 25 is the max.
Okay,
Well, how
great.
many?
I'll make that sign-up sheet for boating safety awareness.
Yeah, 25. And like, there's like 4 each. Maybe
All
20.
right.
And we did the vest donations last year. Are we thinking of doing something like that again, or just attending the proclamation before the day of the festival?
Probably just attendance, because I think because it's a different kind of group. She took over for Walter Franek, and I think he was the one that was in there. So that group took over for them. So I think that they might not be totally aware of what happened last year. So we'll just have them, and that way they're obligated and just to kind of do their presentation, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. Then the rocks, we were still talking about going to the Babe James, and we were supposed to speak with our connection there. Are we still thinking about doing that for the rocks, or are we just gonna just shift it completely to the seniors?
What do you guys?
I mean, I think it'd be a good idea. Do we want to?
I feel like the biggest thing would be we have to purchase more rocks.
Yeah.
You gave 30 to.
There was just 30, and I haven't ordered the next batch yet, so it's just 30 in that particular order. They're about like almost $1 a piece, and that's kind of, it was surprising. I thought it said like 50 to 100 in the package, and then you get it, and there's only 30. And I'm
Oh, that's a very big difference. Are you sure you got the right?
like, yeah, but I mean, they were all pretty
No, the
much like,
rocks are expensive. We were getting some for NHS to give to teachers, and they're so expensive.
Yes.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I don't think it would be a bad idea giving it to little kids.
So would
Yeah.
we be able to purchase 2 more things of 30, give one, or do you think 30 just for the senior class is enough? Like,
I feel like we're not, like, I know we have high hopes, but I feel like
Yeah,
not a
no,
lot of
yeah.
people are gonna
Can
come and
actually
paint
do it?
rocks.
Okay, so do you think just 30 is fine? And then
Yeah.
would we
Okay.
want to maybe give another 30 for the
Yeah.
elementary schools?
Yeah, and you never know, because when you order them, it gives you an estimate. And then
Yeah.
whatever. I
You
think
never
it might
know.
be more- I think it may be
You
a
can
more
count
of
30 rocks.
a weight thing.
And I
Oh, it
think-
was by the pound?
Well, maybe the shipping in there, because you're in there.
They
was-
lose
Yeah.
some.
I think definitely also like promoting for people to bring in their own rocks if they'd like to.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
should be
yeah.
the
I mean, you
yeah,
can find
yeah.
one on
Yeah,
like, side of a road.
Got a special
Walk
rock
in.
you love?
Yeah,
You
yes,
wanna put
your
down?
favorite rock.
I have a collection.
Everyone has one, yeah.
All right, so we can actually, so bring your own rock to paint, and then we can, so I will talk with Ms. Flanagan about discussing that at the 30th meeting.
Yeah, and then we could also make a post and announcement where we make it clear that, like, maybe we put it first, like, bring your own rock, and we have a limited amount.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, if you want to ensure that you have a rock down, bring your own.
Because we are going to rock on class of 2026.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Was your representative supposed to come up and talk, or?
If she has questions, she's welcome to.
How do?
No.
Any questions?
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Peggy Imbert, and I'm from Atlantic Center for the Arts. And I was just interested in hearing what you all are planning and how ACA can assist you. We do a rock painting project ourselves, so maybe we can assist with that. Also, too, I was curious about the volunteer opportunities. We run summer camp every year, and I get a lot of high school kids that come in with their paperwork. So is there any way you can get on this list, or is this through the county, or?
Well, we're like putting up a list in there, so, with the guidance, and we're gonna put it up in there.
Okay.
So you would like, the hub to be added to that list for kids seeking volunteer hours?
I'm not with the Hub.
Oh, no,
I'm with
the
Atlantic
ACA,
Center.
The ACA, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Atlantic
know,
Center for the
yeah, that's a
Arts,
different
right.
one, yeah.
And I've got 2 camps going on this summer. One out at main campus with the little kids, and then I have a teen camp downtown here. And any high school student that wants to be a part of that can volunteer, and then they get a week free to come into our teen camp. So I wanted, everyone to know about that. Your entrepreneur event, is that what it is?
Yeah, an
Okay.
entrepreneurship
For young
festival.
people.
Okay, festival. Do you have a date for that?
Oh,
May
tentatively.
16th.
Yeah.
It's what?
May 16th.
Okay, May 16th. I run a homeschool program, and I have 50 kids that are in my homeschool program. And I thought if I could get some literature from you all, they may be wanting to participate if they're, if they qualify or whatever. So basically, I think I'm just looking for information, flyers, anything that I can help distribute throughout our database and with the community.
Yes, and should have that for you. I sent it off to our copy center with the color, but they did not arrive, and that was a bit frustrating. But I'm sure we can get one to you.
Okay,
with,
sure.
With the QR code.
Where is that going to be held at?
Manatee Park.
Manatee
Yeah.
Park just across
Okay.
over here.
Okay, cool. Our Uric studios are right around the corner. Maybe we can even partner and we can do I can open up the Uric studio for all your students. Maybe they can go in, get water, go to the bathroom, whatever. That could be like a little gathering spot for you all if we can help provide with that. Okay. We're partners with the city of New Smyrna. So any street festivals or whatever, we try to be involved with that in any way we can. So just put us on the list, and all you have to do is call and say, I need to talk to Miss Peggy, and they will know who I am.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns about the things we have discussed today?
Nope.
Right, we have one more person for the festival. That's great. I have one. Okay, you guys ready? As there is no further business to discuss, this meeting is adjourned at 4:32 p.m.